Welcome back to my channel. My name is Meredith. I'm a PCOS coach and I help you learn how to balance your life and hormones. I'm so excited that you are joining me today because I'm going to be talking about how to be consistent on your PCOS journey. This is one of the most commonly asked questions that I get, so stay tuned because I'm about to be dropping some gems today. Again, welcome back. I'm so excited that we're going to be talking about this because this is like just one part of the formula to seeing improvements in your PCOS health. And I know it is 2023. You are trying to get your life back. You are trying to live the life that you desire, but you know, in order for you to see that, right, you have to be doing the things, whatever the things are, consistently to see results, right? And so that's, I'm going to be sharing with you today what I am doing and what I teach my clients to stay consistent on their PCOS journey. Now, before I get into it, I have to say this to you. You are more consistent, you are more disciplined than you believe. Trust me on that. The women I work with, many times I hear they say that they are lazy or they can't keep to the plan or like whatever the case may be, right? However, I'm sure you are going to that same job every day on time, even though you don't want to. I'm sure you are doing the things that like you don't want to really do, but you do it because you have to do it. Maybe brush your teeth every day. I'm sure that's not like a super exciting task for you to do, but you do it because you have to do it, right? And so there is some level of consistency in your life that you're not realizing. And so for me, one of my things that I don't really like doing is putting gas in my car. But if I want to continue to drive, I have to do it, right? It's not like, maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll just do it whenever I want to do it. No, y'all, if my tank is getting low and I need to get somewhere, guess what your girl's going to be doing? On a consistent basis, I'm going to make sure there is gas in my car so I can get from point A to point B. And yeah, that proves to myself that I do have discipline and you have discipline too. We just have to make sure we are building that discipline muscle and you are using your energy to the right, like in the right way. So let's get into what I'm talking about. So there's 3 things that you need on your PCOS journey in order to stay consistent. The first thing that you need to know what to do, right? I know when you Google how to eat, how to exercise, what supplements to take, or like what you should do, every person has something different to say, right? So what you need to do, you need to figure out what works for you, what you actually like doing without sacrificing yourself, without sacrificing eating the foods that you love. First thing you need to do is figure out what to do. Now, what I want to make sure you do is that do not find strategies or tips where they're not getting to the root cause. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I made on my own PCOS journey. I kept doing things that we maybe would solve this symptom, fix that symptom, lower testosterone, lose 5 pounds, have a little bit more energy, but it never got down to the root cause. It was actually, causing the PCOS. And so whatever you choose to do, make sure it is getting to the root cause, because if you're not getting to the root cause, you're just going to be in this cycle of like doing things that's only kind of fixing your symptoms, but your other symptoms may get worse, or, like whatever the case may be. So like make sure you are doing the things that are actually going to help to improve your PCOS symptoms. The second thing that you need in order to stay consistent, you need the right habits and routines to keep you on track. You need to do things like kind of like on autopilot, right? Going back to the car scenario, right? Have you noticed that you may drive from point A to point B, and like when you get there, you're like, oh my God, how did I get here? Or like, I got here so fast. Sometimes when you're doing something on a regular basis, your mind goes into autopilot. And in this has been like research, like you are not conscious of what you're doing because you've been doing this over and over and over and over again. Same thing when it comes to using the bathroom, maybe brushing your teeth, maybe going grocery shopping. Like in your mind, you already have this routine. So it is so easy for you to get around that store, or it's so easy for you to, pay your bill, whatever you have like on automation. It is because that you've been doing it for so long that like you don't need to put in new energy to do it. That is what I want from you. This is what you really have to have on your PCOS journey. You have to be like, oh, I drink water every day, like just because. Like, this is who I am. I can easily drink 50 ounces of water, 75 ounces of water, 90 ounces of water, 100 ounces of water, like almost effortlessly, right? I exercise every week effortlessly. Like, I am on autopilot. I just do the things because this is my routine. This is my habits. This is my routine. I wake up every morning, say my devotionals, say what I'm grateful for, and I continue on my day, right? Like, I want that for you. And so you're never at a point where it's like, oh my God, this PCOS journey is so hard. Being healthy is so hard. No, it's not hard. It's only hard if you say it's hard. But also, if you're doing things on autopilot, it's just like thoughtless and mindless. And that's how you're going to be able to see those results on a consistent basis, and you're never going to be like on track or off track. You're just going to always keep going. Now, one more thing I want to share about this is that your habits and routines may change depending on what season you're in. For example, as a mom, when I became a mom, like the things that I did before becoming a mom is different as a mom, right? And so I'm waking up earlier, sleeping in more often than I thought. I am finding the time to shower and brush my teeth, right? But before, it was like, okay, this is what I do every morning. I get myself ready. I go to work, bam, 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 bam. And so I say that because do not get discouraged if life forces you to change your habits and routines. It's totally okay. You have to learn how to be flexible and adjust and just keep rolling with it. Because again, anything that we do new, it's going to be new to us, obviously, but the fact that you do it over and over and over again, that's going to build a habit and routine, and it's going to be effortless for you. Again, just stick to it. Trust the process. The third thing that you need on your PCOS journey is you have to shift your mindset. Yes, you have to change how you think about the actions that you're taking, the habits and routines. You have to become the person that you want to be in order to be consistent. And it's like, oh my God, what are you talking about, right? And so, if you consider yourself a driver, right? You drive a car, right? You are a driver. There are roles and responsibilities and an identity when it comes to driving. It is putting gas in the tank. It is using your turn signals. It is stopping at the red light. It is going when it's the green light, right? That's what you do as a driver. And so what you need to do, you need to identify some characteristics, your new identity as a woman with PCOS. And one of the things I've been doing is I truly believe that PCOS was designed for us to help us to become the women that we were always meant to be. And so we are redefining PCOS over here, where PCOS no longer means polycystic ovarian syndrome, but I truly believe that PCOS is helping you to become powerful, confident, optimistic, and strong. And so what I want you to do, start writing down characteristics of that girl who is powerful and confident, optimistic, and strong. And that person is consistent when it comes to their gym routines, whatever the case may be. That person always goes to the grocery store because she does not want to fall into a routine of eating out, right? This person is generous and kind, and this person knows boundaries. Oh, that's a good one, right? Like, write down that you need to have boundaries in your life. You are becoming the person where you put yourself first, because if you want to help the people around you, you have to be taken care of, right? So what I want you to do is start shifting your mindset. Start shifting how you view yourself. One of the first things that you already shifted is that, you thought that you were lazy and an undisciplined person, but I'm telling you right now, shift that perspective, because you have discipline more than you know. You are consistent more than you know. And I truly believe that if you change how you think, and this is based on research too, if you change who you are, change how you think, that would help you to change your actions. And when you do it on a more consistent basis, that becomes the habits and routines. So if you truly want to see a transformation in your life, if you truly want to lose the weight, if you want to start living the life that you want, if you want to be that PCOS girl, you have to change this, because, you can do anything for a short period of time, but if you want to do it consistently, you have to change how you view yourself and your mindset. Okay, well, I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you want more videos like this, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments box. Let me know which habits and routines you want to start working on, because again, you ain't gonna see results if you're not doing it on a consistent basis. So let me know below. If you thought this was helpful, make sure you sign up for my free PCOS masterclass. In this masterclass, I'm going to go over the things that you need to know in order to see results, and how to stay on track, how to really stay consistent on your PCOS journey, so you'll never have to wait for a Monday to start over again. Well, that's everything I wanted to go over. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.